More than 3,000 years ago, in the burning deserts of ancient Egypt, a woman appeared who would become one of the most fascinating figures in human history. Her name was Nefertiti. To millions of people today, she is remembered as the woman with the perfect face, the elegant queen whose famous bust became a symbol of ancient beauty. But Nefertiti was far more than a beautiful image carved in stone. She lived during one of the most dramatic moments in Egyptian history. She stood beside a pharaoh who challenged thousands of years of religious tradition. She helped create a new vision for one of the greatest civilizations the world had ever known. She possessed a level of influence that few women in ancient times could ever achieve. And then, at the height of her power, she disappeared. No confirmed tomb, no clear explanation, only a mystery that has survived for more than 3,000 years. This is the story of Nefertiti, the queen who changed Egypt and vanished into history. The early life of Nefertiti remains one of the first mysteries surrounding her story. She was born around 1370 BCE during Egypt's powerful 18th dynasty. At this time, Egypt was not just a kingdom. It was an empire. Its armies controlled foreign territories. Its temples possessed enormous wealth, and its pharaohs were considered divine rulers, connected directly to the gods. Yet despite the importance of Nefertiti, ancient records reveal very little about her childhood. Historians still debate where she came from. Some believe she was the daughter of I, a powerful official who later became pharaoh after the death of Tutankhamun. Others believe she may have been born into a noble family connected to the royal court. Her name, however, gives us an important clue. Nefertiti means the beautiful one has come, a name that would become famous throughout the world. But her true importance would not come from her appearance. It would come from her influence. Nefertiti entered history when she married Prince Amenhotep IV, the future ruler of Egypt. At first, their marriage seemed like a traditional royal union. But when Amenhotep IV became pharaoh around 1353 BCE, Egypt entered a period unlike anything it had experienced before. The new king would later change his name to Akhenaten, and this change represented a complete transformation. Akhenaten wanted to replace Egypt's traditional religion with the worship of a single divine force called Aten. The Aten was represented by the sun disk, whose rays gave life to the world. For centuries, Egyptians had worshipped many powerful gods. Amun, Osiris, Isis, Horus, and many others had been central parts of Egyptian culture. The priests who served these gods controlled enormous wealth and political influence. But Akhenaten believed that Aten should stand above all other gods. This was not only a religious change, it was a political revolution, and Nefertiti stood beside him during this transformation. In ancient Egypt, queens could hold influence, but they were usually shown as secondary figures. Nefertiti was different. She appeared in official artwork beside Akhenaten more often than almost any queen before her. She was shown participating in religious ceremonies. She was shown making offerings to Aten. She was shown standing with the same importance as the pharaoh himself. These images sent a powerful message. Nefertiti was not simply the wife of the king. She was a partner in his vision. Some historians believe she played a major role in shaping Akhenaten's religious reforms. Others suggest she may have influenced political decisions and helped manage the kingdom during a difficult period. The exact level of her power remains debated. But one fact is clear. Nefertiti was one of the most visible and influential women in ancient Egypt. One of the greatest symbols of Akhenaten and Nefertiti's revolution was the creation of a new capital city. The city was called Akhetaten, meaning the horizon of Aten. Today, it is known as Amarna. Unlike the traditional cities of Egypt, Amarna was built around the worship of Aten. It represented a completely new beginning. The royal family moved away from the old religious center of Thebes, where the powerful priests of Amun had controlled Egyptian religious life for centuries. In Amarna, a new style of art developed. The traditional images of perfect, emotionless rulers changed. Artists began showing the royal family in a more human way. Akhenaten and Nefertiti were shown with their daughters. They were shown together as a family. They were shown receiving the rays of the Aten. This artistic style was revolutionary. It showed affection, emotion, and personality. At the center of this new artistic world was Nefertiti. However, changing thousands of years of tradition came with consequences. Not everyone accepted Akhenaten's new religion. The powerful priests of the old gods lost their influence. Many Egyptians struggled with the sudden changes. The traditional religious system that had connected Egyptian society for centuries was being replaced. Over time, Egypt became weaker. Foreign affairs became more difficult. Political stability began to decline. And then, after years of ruling Egypt, Akhenaten died. His death created uncertainty. The future of the Amarna revolution was suddenly at risk. And this is where the greatest mystery of Nefertiti begins. After Akhenaten's death, historical records about Nefertiti become extremely limited. A woman who had once appeared everywhere in Egyptian art suddenly disappears. What happened to her? Did she die? Did she leave political life? Or did she continue ruling Egypt under another name? Historians have developed several theories. One theory suggests that Nefertiti died before Akhenaten. Another possibility is that she survived and became a ruler during the unstable period after his death. Some researchers believe Nefertiti may have ruled Egypt as a pharaoh under the name Nefertiti. If this theory is correct, her story becomes even more extraordinary. She would not simply have been a queen. She would have become the ruler of Egypt itself. A woman sitting on the throne of the pharaohs. The period after Akhenaten's death eventually led to the rise of one of the most famous pharaohs in history, Tutankhamun. The young king became famous thousands of years later when his nearly untouched tomb was discovered in 1922 by archaeologist Howard Carter. The treasures inside revealed the incredible wealth of ancient Egypt. But Tutankhamun's discovery also brought attention back to the mysterious Amarna family. His reign marked the return of Egypt's traditional religion. The worship of Aten was abandoned. The old gods returned. The city of Amarna was abandoned. And the names of Akhenaten and his followers were removed from many monuments. Egypt tried to erase this revolutionary period, but it could not erase Nefertiti completely. In 1912, archaeologists discovered a sculpture that would become one of the most famous artworks in the world. It was the limestone bust of Nefertiti. The sculpture showed a woman with a long neck, elegant features, and a calm expression. It captured an image of beauty that survived thousands of years. But the bust created another mystery. It showed her face, but not her fate. Who was the real woman behind the sculpture? What happened during the final years of her life? And where was she buried? The search for Nefertiti's tomb continues today. Unlike Tutankhamun, whose burial place was discovered, Nefertiti's final resting place remains unknown. Some archaeologists believe her tomb may still be hidden somewhere in Egypt. Others believe it may have been destroyed during attempts to erase the memory of the Amarna rulers. There have even been theories that hidden chambers connected to royal burials could still exist. But until a confirmed discovery is made, the mystery remains. The queen who changed Egypt still has no known final resting place. Why does Nefertiti continue to fascinate the world after more than 3,000 years? Because her story represents more than beauty. It represents power. It represents ambition. It represents a woman who stood at the center of one of history's greatest transformations. She lived in a world dominated by kings, yet her name survived alongside theirs. She helped challenge an ancient religious system. She became one of the most powerful women of the ancient world. And when history tried to forget her, it failed. Today, Nefertiti remains one of the greatest mysteries of ancient Egypt, a queen without a confirmed tomb. A ruler whose final years remain hidden. A woman whose face became immortal while her story remained incomplete. Perhaps one day, beneath the sands of Egypt, archaeologists will discover the missing chapter of her life. Perhaps her tomb is still waiting. Perhaps her greatest secret has not yet been revealed. Until that day, Nefertiti will remain what she has always been: the beautiful queen, the powerful woman, the forgotten ruler, the mystery that history could never completely erase. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Everything is on record.